All right, guys, here it is, the Starship. Now, this is just a preview that was made today. I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I think Black Square does a great job. I think they're actually making this with, Just Flight. Uh, yeah, Just Flight and Black Square. Black Square is probably why it will be good. Just Flight, definitely too, right? I mean, they're both good developers, and when they work together, they make magic. So let's just take a look at this thing and go over some thoughts about it, and just talk a little bit about it. It kind of reminds me of the excitement of the Duke when the Duke came out. I really love this. I think the twin engine aircrafts are awesome as well, and this is more along the lines of a private jet, in my opinion. I mean, look at that thing. That thing is beautiful. And I think there's only like five left of this aircraft, which is crazy. Man, the legacy. You hear that, guys? Wow. It's definitely unusual. The profile of this aircraft is just absolutely amazing. It looks like something that should be called a starship. It's like straight out of Star Wars. Look at this bad boy. It's freaking awesome, and it just gets better on the inside. It does have pretty much your standard information, like your avionics pack. I mean, it seems like it's going to be right alongside of the Duke. If you guys flew or have the Duke, I have the Duke. I absolutely love it. I did put it into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, and I tried to fly it, but it's still not there yet. Hopefully, we get an update, and when we get an update, maybe they'll integrate that with this update. That's what usually happens in Black Square and Just Flight. When they come out with a new plane with a bunch of new features, they usually wind up updating the plane that came out previous that's similar to it. So, being the Duke is so similar to this in the avionics, I'm pretty sure they're going to probably upgrade that. But I could be wrong, but that's what they've done in the past. All right, well, we don't need to see all of it, but look at that. I mean, that thing is so nice, right? I just want to climb up in there. Look how beautiful that is. I mean, come on, guys. I cannot wait to fly this thing. I bet. What do you think engines these are? The Pratt and Whitneys? Let me know in the comments below how much you think this bad boy is going to be. Look at that. Look at that cabin. Dude, that looks like a cabin you can relax on, right? That is so beautiful. And I think this has a really good range too. Wow. That I actually thought was pretty crazy, right? Like no de-icing. I guess if you're blowing hot air on your propellers are warming up enough to fling off the ice, but I just thought, you know, probably should have some type of ice protection, but what do I know, man? I'm not uh, you know, but this is also an older aircraft, so he's going to show you something really cool with these on the tip wings, these little antennas there. those static antennas, I guess they are, to release some of the static. Look at that. Man, that looks so cool. This is going to make me want to fly in 2024, you know? Like, when I get a good aircraft like this is what makes you want to go back to it, you know? I mean, I always like 2024, I'm not going to lie. I just didn't like the fact that there's so many different bugs, because, like, you go to fly a plane, and there's always some little tiny issue, but I guess that's in any simulator, is what I'm starting to find out. Look at that. I did not know that that did that, that it actually will rotate up and down at the same time. Look at that. That is crazy, right? So, how does that work? I don't understand that. Because look, one's going up, one's going down, one's going up, one's going down. But is that going... Okay, so they go up and down in different... Okay. This is pretty cool, too, this wing. Look at that. That is wild, right? Dude, that is insane, right? I never thought these would go that far. It almost looks like they're about to break. So cool. Let's get in the air with it, right? Oh, here we go. Look at this. Now we're going to have to learn this avionics, right? Man, this is so freaking cool, though. Oh, dude, this thing is so beautiful. Look at this. What do you guys think, man? It's like straight out of the 70s. I love it. I freaking love it. I wonder what kind of avionics this is. Anybody knows, let me know. Look at that. I wonder how this little wing comes out. Does that come out when you put the flap down, or do you have to press something inside the cabin? Look, there's the power. Oh man, that's gonna be so fun to fly. This is pretty interesting feature too. I thought the angle of attack. Man, that is so cool, right? I don't want to play the whole thing because I don't want to have any issues, but this plane is absolutely beautiful. I freaking love it, dude. It looks amazing. Oh, this is another cool feature they're going to talk about. This right here. That's pretty cool. I've never seen that before in a flight sim. And then you can stow it back there. So this kind of gives you like an idea of what you're going to be looking at. Oh yeah, I heard about that. See, you can see the brake fan, but is there like a brake, like is there, I mean, you can see the temperature of the brakes, but is there a brake fan is what I was wondering. Probably not, right? I mean, there's no way, but so if you bring up your gear and it's overheated, it's going to give you a warning. But do you just drop your gear to cool it back down before you put it back up again? I don't know. See, that's pretty cool that it shows that. But then what is the fix for that? Or is it just a warning and then you drop the gear again? Or you cool it down? Or, I mean, what does that mean? I don't know. Hmm. See this tablet right here? It looks exactly like the Duke one. That's what she said. I had to. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I mean, look at this, dude. Look at this. You got sync for that. You got your feather, engine, arm. What is this? Auto. So battery, generators. It's very similar, this panel, to like a King Air, right? What that's set up here, kind of. I don't know. You also got your pressurization for your cabin here. Here looks like your autopilot panel. Right above this little little zeros here. And then you have your half bank, well, it has a lot of features for, oh, both of these are exactly the same for, I guess, the um, first officer and the captain. That is awesome. Beautiful. That is cool. I love that they do that. They do the strobe effect. They do the St. Elmo's fire on the windscreen, and they also do the static charge on the little ports. Look at that at night. That is beautiful at night, right? How cool is that? How cool would it be to fly in a thunderstorm and see that? I mean, it's probably terrifying, but also it's got to be super fun. Look, the cruising speed 227. He's going pretty quick here. What is his altitude? Let's see. Oh, 8,000 feet. So he's not that high. I think that's his altitude right there reading. Man, it's freaking beautiful. Love this thing. And this is the next cool thing right here. See the little purple? That's how you know you're near. That's how you know you're close to a thunderstorm. You see this. That's so cool. This I love. Every time I ever wanted to flight sim or be inside an aircraft, real life or not, in a rainy situation like this, being inside the cockpit and seeing that there's just something magical about that. I don't know. I don't know. Look at that. I love it. That is so cool. Anyway, that is, ooh, that's a noise you don't want to hear. Ooh, I cannot wait for this thing. Look at this. Oh my God, I love it. I love it. Look, FM1, and then you put make sure it's on FM1. Okay, I'm just looking around. Beautifully done. I don't know what kind of avionics this is. You can do nav, ATC. I mean, I'm not sure. This looks like straight out of a phone, right? Oh, this is going to be interesting how to flight plan. You're going to have to learn how to do this, I'm guessing. Because that is going to be quite a little thing. They'll probably show that in the next video of how to use this and tell you what kind of avionics is. Because this is going to be something that is going to have to be learned in order to get this bad boy with the flight plan up in the air. It's beautiful, though. Beautiful lighting. That is awesome. Man, this one's going to be fun, though, for sure. To fly this bad boy. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Heck yeah. I cannot wait. That is going to be awesome. All right, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Starship coming out from Black Square and Just Flight. And thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.